Y'all really think lust is the key to a successful relationship? It is a million women who's just as freaky as you, sis. Please offer more. These men rarely marry sluts. Don't let the internet and these rapper baby mamas fool y'all. Let's
That's
talk
so
about
wrong,
that
Pierre.
in detail because that was a word, but yeah, let's talk about that for a second.
Uh, um, so here's the thing, right?
Mhm.
I grew up in South Carolina, talk about that all the time. And it was always instilled in my head that classy was always better from my brothers. Like they tell me, like, oh, because I remember my brother had this one girl, like she used to come around, but she always come around at night. And then he never married her. He was with her for years and he never married her. And when I was older, I was like, why didn't you ever marry, blah, blah. And he was like, because she was a slut. She was easy. He was like, but my girl, my wife, I had to fight for her. She made me work for that. And that always stuck with me because I remember like being in high school and like seeing her walking past my bathroom. And I'd just be like, oh, hey, girl, you leaving? All right. Hey, you hungry? We got food in the kitchen. Like, okay. And then, I never knew the dynamic. I knew during the holidays, like, she wouldn't be there. So I'm like,
Mhm.
dang, but she'd be here every night. Like, what's that about? So
Wow.
then when I was older, my brother, he was like, yeah, it was like that was my home. And I'm like, oh, okay. You should have had it in our mama house. But anyway, but that's something that always like just stood out to me. So for me, it's like I just know from my brothers, from my uncles, my friends, like they play with women like that. They do. They play with them. And even when I was young and a little promiscuous, like, come on now. I'm not none of those men wives. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm just being real, right? So when I see women being fast and being extra and showing their bodies online for the wrong type of attention, like I understand you're young and you have to grow, but when you get older and you're not married, you're gonna look back on your past and you're gonna be like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have slept with Pookie and all his friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then I feel like the rapper baby mamas, right? They have this culture of rapper baby mamas where these young girls, they're like, oh, they're winning because she's twerking on her man, and he's buying her diamonds and this and that. Listen, a real man is never going to expose his wife online. You're never going to put your wife's body online. Period. Because that's yours. That's sacred. That's something you're not going to share with other men. So I'm trying to tell you these girls, like, listen, if your man is willing to show your naked booty on Twitter or any other app, baby, he doesn't respect you. Period. You're not a wife. You're something to play with. Now he can call you a wifey, because I've been called wifey, but I ain't a wife.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it real. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, a man can say all day I will marry you, but until he marry you, you're not that. You're nothing.
Yeah.
You're just something to play with. And so that's what that was, because I see so many women complain. Like there's this girl on my timeline, she would complain about dating, but she shows her naked body every other day. Girl, nobody is gonna marry you. All these men online, come on now. Imagine you in the store with your wife and dude like, oh yeah, I just saw her naked butt 2 days ago. That is not cute.
Yeah.
So for me, like, I'm just like, I want y'all to really get it. I'm sorry, I'm real animated when I talk. It's my personality.
And no, keep it real. This is what we do because I know, especially with social media, it's easy to show off your body and stuff like that. Because a lot of times, especially if a man is saying what you are saying, if a man
Mm-hmm.
says it, you have a lot of women that's like, "You're not going to police my body, and you're not going to do this." You're not just like I don't know if you saw the tweet I had the other day, but I talked about having the rest in B face, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And I said I need to do better. Yeah.
Women came for me though because they were like, "You're not going to police my face. You can't tell me how I should look." And I was just like, all I said was, just like you said, if you have people on the timeline complaining and I get inboxes and Well, maybe you should just smile. You know,
Just smile.
yeah, you ain't got to twerk, but you could just smile. That helps. You know.
That helps. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm bad with that too. Though. But I think for me, I just be real focused on what I'm doing. So sometimes when I'm walking, I'm just focused, like I'm not really thinking. But when you said that, I was like, I do need to do better. I need to stop me mugging so much. It's not cute. Um, and I want to go back to the policing. I feel like women, especially Black women, I hate to say this, I don't care who gets mad. I feel like we have in our minds that nobody has our back, which in a lot of cases they don't. Nobody has our back. So we have to be the man, we have to be the woman, we have to hold it down. And we're getting to a point now where a man can't tell us nothing. Nothing. You say you follow the Bible, but yeah, you're not going to submit to your husband. Yeah, you don't want your husband to tell you anything. You want to be the woman of the house, the man of the house. Which is it? Which is it? You just gave good advice. You're saying, hey, listen, I'm just giving y'all advice. Maybe if you smiled a little bit, you can attract the right kind of person. That's it. That could be friends, a man, anything. So when you said it to me, I was like, yo, I received that because I be mugging so bad. So that was crazy.
Yeah,
Whatever.
because I had women that they came and my sisters, y'all know I love y'all. This isn't that red pill, blue pill. Y'all know I got love for y'all. I was just trying to give some game, and the lady told me, what did she say? Oh, she said, that's crazy for me to have to smile all day. Ain't nobody got time to smile all day. And I was like, I was just saying just basic stuff like eye contact. If you see a guy and he see you and y'all both like each other, he's he cute, she fine, whatever, just smile. You know what I'm saying? It's inviting, you
No,
know?
it is. It is. You
Yeah.
mean mugging in the guy? He's like, oh, I was gonna talk to her, but never mind. Right?
Yeah. And then they jump online and man, get on my nerves. I can't stand me. I was like, come on, we gotta do a little better.
We do. We do. We'll get there. It's okay.
What about the man though? I'm just like, okay.
Oh, they kill me with that.
They kid. What about the man? I'm like, we talking about you right now, and vice versa. Even
Yeah.
I sent something the other day that I think somebody asked about what was my where am I struggling at or something. As a man, where are you struggling or something? And I was just like, my defensiveness and ego.
hmm hmm
I'm like,
That's real.
yeah, I still struggle with that. Lord, no, you can ask my wife. I get on her nerves, so
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, I don't know. The ego thing, I just feel like that's natural. You can't do anything with your ego. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know.
No, I get it. I want to jump into this bonus round.
Okay. Let's
This
see.
is yeah, this is gonna be you on cut. So this is nothing is off limits. What is the biggest mistake you see women make in relationships?
Um, the biggest mistake I would say is